Or what?
What you got? Whatever.
Here,
What you got?
I'll escort you out.
Here, what you got? Who are you?
The pawn shop is no stranger to conflict, but sometimes things get way out of hand. Security was tested, the staff was pushed to the limit, and chaos took over the floor. These are the times hardcore pawn got dangerously real, and it all started with customers who simply couldn't keep it together. Let's jump right into it, shall we? This sweet lady walks into the pawn shop and heads straight to the counter. She meets up with Les, and she does something that leaves Les speechless. The lady tells him that she has merchandise for him, and then proceeds to pull out her wig. The moment the lady does this, Les immediately becomes speechless because he has never seen something like that before.
How are you today?
All right, yourself?
What you got?
I got the merchandise here. I was wondering if you could buy it for me. It's Chinese women hair.
Aha! This lady can't be serious. I'm pretty sure if that was the type of hair that Beyoncé wears, she would not have access to it. After pulling out the hair from her head, she tells Les that it's an original Chinese bohemian hair. She also tells Les that she paid $100 for it. The lady says that she wants $800 for the wig, but the lowest she is going to take is $300. Les still can't get over the fact that she said it's the same wig Beyoncé wears.
It's a very cool piece.
And
This
look,
is
that's a brush for you too. I could brush it too, and you can comb. You know, it's a lot of things you can do with it.
Well, that's gonna ruin this lady's day. I'm sure she never thought she would hear that. She came and proceeded to sell this wig. She brings out a brush and brushes the wig, trying to show Les that it's an original Chinese bohemian hairpiece. She puts it on, and that's when Les hits with the bomb. Les tells the lady that the health department won't allow them to sell used wigs, and there's no way she can actually make the lady a deal. Her face already shows us that she's not pleased with that news.
I'm sorry. The health department won't let us sell used hair.
But I mean, once you wash it, it'll be all right, won't it?
Not really.
Y'all gonna tell me y'all washed all y'all merchandise before y'all put it up
No,
on there?
but that's only,
Okay.
that goes
This lady is clearly not ready to give up or take no for an answer, but I can't deny the fact that she's funny as hell. Les explained to the lady that the reason why the health department does not want them selling used wigs is because of personal hygiene. The lady hears that, and it does not sit well with her. She points to the coats behind Les and tells him that if he can sell those, he can definitely sell her Chinese bohemian hairpiece.
Sorry, I wish I could help you, so come back. Come back when you have...
Come back. I'm trying to do this right now.
I'm pretty sure that if the pawn shop was allowed to buy used hair, Les would have definitely bought this hair just because this lady cracked him up. Once again, Les explained to the lady that he could not help her with the wig and she should come back when she wants to sell or pawn something else. He asked his security guard to escort the lady to the hair department, but we all know that meant out of the building. Oh well.
What's up, Joe? I want to talk to you about something. Go ahead. I'm on the internet messing with some baseball cards, some basketball cards.
You already know Seth. Everything is a way for him to make some serious money. Now, one of the employees in the pawn shop is going through the internet and he comes across something that Seth will like. He calls Seth's attention to it and shows him a collection of very expensive card lots. Aside from the fact that the card collection is expensive, some of the cards are also very rare and almost impossible to find.
You're basically buying in bulk, and there's a lot of money to be made if you have the time to resell each item.
What's the price? $6,000 as of right now.
Well, it looks like Seth is about to take a huge gamble. The employee told him that a lot of people were bidding on the cards, and the bidding session was going to end in about 5 minutes. Seth gave it some thought and decided that he also wanted to bid. The current price for the bid is $6,000. Seth tells the employee to bid and put the price at $6,000. He then tells the employee that if the prices go up, he should take it all the way to $8,000.
Do we want to discuss this with Les first?
Said we only have 5 minutes. Buy them. I'll deal with Les later.
Let's hope that Seth knows what he is doing. Not telling Les about such a huge gamble might come back to bite him in the face. After telling the employee to go ahead with taking the gamble, the employee tried to tell Seth that he felt it was best that Seth tell Les about the gamble since a huge sum of money is involved. Seth then told the employee to carry on with the gamble and leave him to handle Les.
How are they looking?
They look good. They look real good. I'll show you these first. Mickey Mantle, autographed postcard.
Oh wow, looks like Seth did make a smart choice by gambling on the collection of very expensive card lots. The employee whom Seth instructed to carry on with the gamble came to his office and told him that it was a very successful decision. He brought the collection of very expensive card lots to the office, and Seth is impressed by what he sees. The only problem now is that Les has no idea this happened, and he needs to start making some money from the card lots before he informs Les.
Great. Here's what I want you to do. Start posting them online. I want to track every one of these cards and how much we get for them.
The job is not done yet. This collection of very expensive card lots needs to start bringing in some heavy return before Les finds out that Seth made a gamble with a huge amount of money. Seth tells the employee who ran the gamble that he wants him to start posting the cards online and making sure that he keeps track of the progress of the cards and how much is being made from their sale. I have a feeling Seth might get into trouble for this, but let's see how it goes.
I've made a little bit over $1,000. I've sold the Ozzie Smith Bat Barrel. I've sold the Jordan Auto. I've sold the Buster Posey Auto.
Do I smell smoke from a fire that's about to burn? I guess we're about to find out. Things don't seem to be going according to Seth's plan. He wanted to see a lot of the collection of very expensive card lots before informing Les about his gamble. So far, the employee has only been able to make $1,000 from the sale of the collection of very expensive card lots, and it seems like Seth is running out of time. Can he make more money before Les finds out?
Seth to my office.
Seth to my office, please.
Do me a favor, sit down for a minute. What's this expense here that you paid $7,000 over it?
And boom, the jig is up. Seth has run out of both time and luck. Les was going through some of the expenses for the day, and he came across the $7,000 that Seth used in making the gamble for the collection of very expensive card lots. Les calls Seth into his office, and he does not spare him at all. Les is upset that Seth used a lot of money to purchase a collection of very expensive card lots, and he never mentioned it to him. You can bet that Seth is about to get the scolding of his life.
We got one in a card.
Great.
And his pants. There's some substantial cards in there.
I understand that, but did you think that I wasn't going to see this charge?
Well, Seth can't deny the fact that this was going to happen. Les didn't think twice before making sure that Seth got to learn his lesson. Les explained to Seth that he is not in charge of the internet department, and he has no right taking money from that department to gamble. Les tells Sarah that he has a week to sell off the collection of very expensive card lots he bought, or else the money he spent is going to come out of his pocket. Let's hope that Seth learns his lesson, and he does not pull a stunt like this ever again.
How do you like that?
What you got?
Vietnamese snake wine. This is a cure-all. If a man needs a more vibrant...
Did this dude just say that the bottle he brought in can accomplish miracles? I would love to have a crate and have a miracle-filled day. Now, these two guys come into the pawn shop, and they come in with the intention of making Les speechless. They show him a bottle that they claim has a scorpion and a snake, and that's what brings out the healing power in the bottle. That's not something you get to see or hear every day.
How much did you want for this?
Like 200 bucks.
Really?
Yeah.
Let me do a little investigation. Give me
All
one
right,
second.
sounds good.
So I did some investigation, and what I found out about this is size matters.
I mean, the moment Les went into his office to bring out his own bottle of whiskey, you already knew these kids were never going to walk out of the pawn shop with $200. They told Les that they wanted to sell both with powers for $200. Les told them he wanted to do some investigation. He brings out his own bottle of whiskey, and he tells them that he believes in size. He offers them $10 for the bottle, but these kids are not ready to back down.
You both take a swig, I'll pay you 30. Got a deal? Down the hatch.
Oh, man.
I'll give each of you 20 bucks.
Even Ashley can't believe these boys right now. Seems to me like they are also scared of the spiritual powers that they claim the drink has. Since the boys were not ready to take $10, Les changed his tactics. He told them that if they could each take a shot of the drink, he would give them $40 for the bottle. It's hard to believe, but these guys tell Les that they can't each take a shot because they are afraid of alcohol. Imagine that.
You guys are men. Come on.
I wanted to make sure that it wasn't poison.
Do you think it's actually safe?
And if they don't die, I know I can sell it.
Wow, these guys were actually scared of the drink. Well, if we're being honest, they actually don't look like people who drink alcoholic drinks. The main reason why Les wanted them to take shots from the bottle was so he could know if they were not trying to sell him a poisoned bottle. Les poured the drink into 2 shot glasses, and the boys took 1 shot of the bottle. Nothing happened to them, and Les agreed to buy the bottle for $40.
Hi, Seth. I'm Lisa.
Lisa, nice to meet you.
This is Ethan.
What's up, tall guy?
How you doing?
Obviously, you want to do something with those.
Oh yeah, I'd like to sell these today.
You just know this dude's mom does not want him breaking any bones in his body. Now, this dude and his mom walked into the pawn shop and they went straight to speak with Seth. Apparently, the dude had sprint leg extensions and they caught Seth's eye. The dude's mom told Seth that she did not want him doing the flips and jumps that people do on TV with the sprint leg extensions the dude had strapped to his legs.
What can you do with them?
Run faster, jump higher.
Run.
All right, ready?
I'm ready.
Oops, this kid is putting up one tough bargaining war with Seth. He is not ready to back down from this deal. After seeing him run with the sprint leg extensions, Seth went on to ask the dude how much he was willing to sell them for, and he told Seth that he wanted $200. Seth looked at him and offered the dude $50. The dude heard that and told Seth no way. The dude brought his price down to $100, but Seth is still not ready to go higher than $50.
$50?
Nah, I have to go higher. How about 125?
And that's That's his mom coming to his rescue. After going back and forth with the price, Seth decided to add $5 to the initial price, and as you would expect, the dude still was not ready to sell. The dude's mom then told him that if he wanted to keep the sprint leg extensions for a while, he could, since Seth did not want to give him a good deal. Seth took his price up to $70, but the dude still wasn't ready to go less than $100. In the end, no deal was made. Looks like the dude gets to keep his sprint leg extensions.
How are you?
I'm great. How about yourself?
I'm good. How can I help you today?
I'd like to get some money for this. This is one of a kind. My boyfriend took me on an African safari.
Ouch! That face right there is how you know a customer is about to lose their mind. So the lady makes her way to the pawn shop and she walks straight to speak to Ashley. She shows Ashley a bracelet that she claims to be one of a kind. She says that it's made of platinum and her boyfriend got it for her. Ashley takes a close look at the bracelet and to her surprise, it's not made of platinum. Ashley tells the lady and it doesn't look like she is going to take that news very well.
What can I get today?
Well, he paid about $4,000 for it, so I was looking for at least $3,500.
It's a really cool bracelet.
Thank you.
But it's not platinum.
Yup, that lady right there is about to get into a heated argument with Ashley, and it's not going to turn out well. The lash told Ashley that her boyfriend got the bracelet for $4,000, and she is looking to get at least $3,500 for the bracelet. The only problem now is that the bracelet is a fake, and the lady who brought it in does not want to accept the fact that it is. Ashley took a look at the bracelet a second time, and it didn't change the fact that it's a fake.
Can I see this for a second?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. Let me tell you something really quickly. When somebody comes in my store,
You can always trust Ashley to match the energy of any customer that tries to act crazy. She is always ready. Ashley tried to explain to the lady that she had looked at the bracelet and she saw that it was a fake. The angry customer still wasn't ready to believe Ashley. As they argued, the angry lady went on to curse at Ashley, and that's where she crossed the line. Ashley took the bracelet from the lady and asked her security guard to have the lady escorted from the building.
Y'all tell me what to do? This is my real life platinum artist bracelet. Ass.
Man, that just felt like a fight that two jealous best friends would have. That angry lady definitely had it coming. What was she thinking when she went on to call Ashley an ass? Geez, she's lucky Les was not the one who attended to her. Even after Ashley had the lady escorted out of the building, the lady kept yelling at the top of her voice and cursing at Ashley. Let's hope she learns her lesson and not to curse at Ashley.
These European cavalry swords. I don't know a lot about them because what I do is on the side, I clean out barns and stuff.
Swords. Now that's something that almost never makes its way to the pawn shop. It feels like this customer fought some serious samurai wars. This customer walks into the pawn shop and he shows Les some pretty intense swords. He says that they are European cavalry swords. He does know a lot about these swords, but he believes that one of them is from Russia. I wonder how he came to that conclusion. Well, let's see what Les thinks and if he is going to be interested in the swords.
How much you want for these things?
For the both of them together, I'm gonna try and get 500.
Why?
Because I know this one here, I saw something similar to this, and I saw the price on it was well over 5, so I figured the two of them together.
Yeah.
That's not good. Looks like this deal is about to come off. Les checked the swords and he seemed to like them. He then asked the customer how much he wanted for the swords. The customer replied and said that he wanted $500 for the swords. Les went in with the swords to do some investigating. He found the exact sword online that sold for over $1,000, except that this particular sword the customer brought in was missing a very important piece.
You know, he couldn't swallow the whole thing, but he tried. So tell me what you really take for this.
How about we split it 3?
Missing the bayonet? How about 2?
Phew, look at their faces. One would think that they are about to use those swords to get into a battle. After his investigation, Les steps out and goes back to meet the customer. He then offered the customer a deal and said that he would pay $200 for the swords since one of them was missing a very vital piece. The customer took the price to $250, but Les was not moving an inch from the price he called. Now, let's see who gets to fold in this deal.
250. Okay.
200? We got a deal. Perfect.
And we have a deal. I'm not going to lie. I thought this customer was not going to sell those swords for $200. Les stood on business and did not take his pride any further. The customer gave it some thought and realized that since a piece of the sword was missing, $200 did not sound like a bad deal. He shook hands with Les and they made a deal. If we're honest, those are some pretty badass swords.
What is...
Are you speechless right now? Because I definitely am. I would never have thought that something like this would make its way to the pawn shop. This lady pulls up to the pawn shop with something that you don't get to see every day. She comes in with a costume dragon that was used for a parade. The lady who brought it in says that she owns a dance studio, and this is one of the costumes that she used in one of her competitions.
You can't find this in America. I searched all over.
Can you go put it on the head, please?
For what?
Because I want to see how it looks.
Tell me what I gotta do.
50 bucks? Wow. Sometimes Ashley can be way tougher with prices when it comes to bargaining for items. One of the other employees that helps Ashley attend to customers decides to take the dragon for a spin, and it looks like it's a lot of fun. Ashley then asks the lady how much she wants for the dragon costume, and she says that she wants $350. She does the unbelievable and asks the lady if she's going to take $50 for it. The lady's facial expression clearly shows that $50 is too small.
75.
150.
I think 75 is pretty fair. You can put that money towards your next competition.
What about 100?
Well, that's way better than 50 bucks, and they don't get to leave the pawn shop with empty pockets. The lady who brought him the costume wanted to sell it so she could raise some money for her next competition. Ashley and the lady danced around the price for a while, and it came to a standstill. The last one wanted $100 for the dragon costume, and Ashley was ready to give her 85 bucks. After some consideration, they shook hands and a deal was made.
How about 85? 85?
All right, we'll do 85.
Perfect.
All right.
There you go. Thank you for
Okay.
letting me try it.